Well, this may be a show about drinking where bros meet online for a beer, but tonight we're talking about food, and that is hamburgers and hot dogs. Jersey Joe here. Oh, look over there in the West Coast. There's Joel. He's in a box. Joel, what's going on out there tonight?
I have to tell you something, man.
What's that?
I have a confession to make, and I have to do it live.
What's that?
I quit. I'm sober now.
No, you're not.
I totally quit drinking. Yeah, I did.
I know for a fact you did.
I did it for my family. I did it for the Crispin.
Oh, wait a minute.
He asked me to do it.
Why don't you hold up that?
Me to do it.
Yeah. Why don't you hold up that silver can that's right in front of your right hand there that you flashed earlier?
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's your left hand. Very good.
Right hand too.
Yes. All right.
Left hand, right hand.
There's not a court in a land that's going to believe this show. All right, so tonight we want you to join this conversation live, by the way, because you want to know, what do you think are better food, hamburgers or hot dogs? Because it's all right. Barbecue season is summertime. We all like one or the other, and barbecue grills. There's plenty of room for both. So you put a survey out there. We have your comments to read, but first we're going to go to Joel. Joel, what's more important to you, hamburgers or hot dogs or beer?
Burgers.
Oh, you're a burgers man. That's right. I remember that.
No, I'm just kidding. I was joking. Beer. Beer is way more.
See, I knew it. I told you. I told you.
God damn it. Fuck you, Crispin. No, okay. So, burgers are more important. Burgers. They have more meat in them. You have more testosterone. You want to go punch somebody in the face. That's what men do. That's what cavemen. You hunt down the mammoth and you smack it and you put it in between some buns with some sodium. You find some cheese, so you milk a goat ever so slightly without your caveman hands, and then you turn it into like this little, I don't know where I'm going with this. Burgers are better.
Hamburgers help you beat your meat. Is that what you're trying to say? No.
Beating your meat helps your hamburgers.
Yes. All right, well, let me be honest. For me, I like both, actually. There's sometimes I like hamburgers. There's sometimes I like hot dogs. It all depends what I'm in the mood for. I like hamburgers because you get more food, but hot dogs, you can put more crazy toppings on them and eat several more and get a whole different variety of flavors. I'm really bad, though, when I eat my hot dogs. I like them really, really burnt to a crisp. I like them that way. When I eat my hamburgers, I used to eat them well done. I'm doing better with eating them medium now. So I can go either way, but if I had to pick, I'll pick hamburgers first. I don't know. Am I wrong for having two opinions, Joel?
No, not at all. And your opinions are both kind of like similar to mine, which is why I think this show doesn't get that many viewers. We need differing opinions. But like hamburgers, like that hunk of meat, well done's the best. You don't want it red in the middle where you're going to get some kind of disease, like 5 out of every 100 times. And hot dogs, yes, you can put toppings on, and just a little tiny bit of crisp on them is perfect. The only thing with hot dogs is they're not quite as satisfying taste-wise, and they convince, depending on who you ask and where they're from. Burgers, it's not really the case. Everybody just has like little slight differences with burgers.
You caught me in mid-beverage, but you're correct. It does depend where you're from, because New York City, for example, has the best street hot dogs. They call them dirty water dogs. They're cheap, but they're really, really good. I've had street hot dogs in other cities, and they flat out are terrible. You also get really good hot dogs in the ballpark, as you and I both know, because we go to baseball games all the time. That is where you find, I think, the best hot dogs, except there's a couple parks that have blown it. Pittsburgh, they weren't very good, and the Yankees changed theirs to some crap hot dog that you and I saw, because when we sat in the Primo seats earlier this year, they brought me this hot dog, and it was literally this big flippin' piece of bologna with like one ketchup packet. I need tons of condiments, by the way. But when you're in the Primo seats, don't you think you deserve something a little better?
Hey, Yankee Stadium. I also ordered pretzel with cheese, and it charged me extra for cheese, and I didn't get it, and I thought it was a fluke, so I went back up and I ordered another one. And the chick was like, "Oh yeah, it's right over there, around the corner." And I went over to get the cheese, and it was gone. There was no cheese. And then I looked back at the line, and it was big again. So they totally finessed me out of cheese twice. And then I went back the next night, forgot about it, and ordered another pretzel with cheese and got just a pretzel. Yeah. But Dodger dogs are way overrated as well. That's just a hot dog. They got it at Wal-Mart. I have experience with it. And one underrated one, though, is you can go into left center field at AT&T Park where the Giants play. They have phenomenal hot dog options.
I'm putting that in a list.
Yeah, definitely. And they also have really good hot dogs, the Wrigleyville Dogs in Chicago, behind left field at Wrigley Field.
That's on my list,
not
too.
Inside the ballpark. But outside of it, and just right around the left field corner, it's a little tiny shack, and that's the best hot dog I've ever had.
You've told me how many times that place you rave about it and it's awesome. So I trust your word on that. I definitely next year I'm going to have it
now because we're on camera. I wouldn't otherwise rehash it.
No, it's true. But I'm definitely making a plan to have those hot dogs next year. But speaking of that, let's take some of your viewer comments. And by the way, you're going to chime in and join us live. I see some of you live on there now. Let's go to our first one, by the way. And TV Promo Guy CD says, can't I have both? Well, it is a free country. It's America. You can have both, right?
You can have both, but you have to pick one because you're also a man.
Well, he chose a third-party candidate in this one. Go ahead, throw your vote away. All right, let's go to another live comment. Dennis, by the way, says, making hamburgers gives you the option of using the very best cuts of beef. Hot dogs are made of cow ass. What would you rather eat? Well, Dennis, I think some people would rather eat cow ass. Joel, cow ass?
Let's just stick with hamburgers. I think we'll go with that. It's better to not know what's in your food anyway.
Yeah, not all hot dogs are 100% beef, and you wish they were. Yeah. All right, let's get another viewer comment, by the way. And Dan says, hot dogs for me. Most can eat more than one in a sitting, allowing for 2 or more different topping configurations per meal. Oh, so I see what he's saying. So just like I commented earlier, you can actually eat 2 at once, and maybe you get one with like the ketchup, mustard, and relish, and maybe you do another one with just sauerkraut and onions. What do you like on a hot dog, by the way?
That, by the way, actually is a really good argument for hot dogs because you're not going to get half of your hamburger with one flavor and the other half with another one. But the best dog, everybody in New York is going to hate me. But it's the Chicago dog. It's better.
That's okay.
Sorry. No ketchup on it. No ketchup.
I know that. And see, you know me. I'm really bad with the condiments. I have to put gallons of everything on it. So I'm probably going to put ketchup on my Chicago dog.
And Joe's from Pennsylvania, so he's a ketchup guy. But the Chicago dog, man, they perfected it. That Wrigleyville dogs has not been recreated, in my opinion, anywhere. Anywhere.
Yeah, they're not going to like it when I walk in there and want to put stuff on hot dogs. And hey, by the way, speaking of underrated hot dogs, this is crazy. But Burger King actually has awesome hot dogs. They're flame grilled, and I kind of like that. And they're cheap. For this summer, like 79 cents. And they have 2 different kinds. They got a regular ketchup, mustard, onions, relish. Then they got this one. It's a New York dog now they made, which is like sauerkraut and like stuff you find on a streetcar here. Because they got rid of the chili and cheese one. We put a poll up about this, as we have been putting several polls up. And you guys, you have the final answer. So here's what you said. So which are better, hamburgers or hot dogs? 76% of people clicked on the survey said hamburgers. 24% took the Gary Sanchez number and said hot dogs. All right, you voted. You're saying hamburgers. Joel, you and I both agree with those results.
Yep, and I also agree with Gary Sanchez being awesome.
Amen to that. Well, I did a little research for this story, by the way, and Walmart has been tracking what people buy in the grocery stores up until 4th of July, and they did it state by state. And here's the craziest thing. They found that 39 states prefer hamburgers. So in 39 states, they bought hamburgers more than hot dogs. So we're all in agreement here. The answer is hamburgers versus hot dogs, hamburgers, right?
Right. Yeah, about 3 out of 4 people. Obviously, with your poll and with the states, it seems like that's the case.
Boy, we ripped the lid off of this one, didn't we? All right. Hey, we are saving America one person at a time. Hey, but speaking, you want to have some more fun, make sure you click that subscribe button down below or that like button, because Thursday I Kick It Back to Jersey Joe, we're playing Rock, Paper, Scissors, Lizard, Spock. I'm bringing the game from the Big Bang Theory to life against Amazon Alexa. That's right, her and I, it's Man vs. Machine. We play Rock, Paper, Scissors, Lizard, Spock. Find out who wins, Man vs. Machine, Thursday at noon on YouTube, Kicking Back to Jersey Joe. Joel, could you beat Amazon Alexa? She's sitting over here in a shelf playing Rock, Paper, Scissors, Lizard, Spock.
Alexa, what's Joe's favorite porn?
Oh, she's all quiet right now. She didn't hear you. Oh, darn.
You got to turn your speakers up.
Yeah. Either that or she's over there taking a nap right now. But hey, if you can say that 3 times real fast, by the way, Rock, Paper, Scissors, Lizard, Spock, you automatically you deserve a free drink. Put it that way. But hey, you deserve some more fun, by the way, so we want to thank all of our live viewers for watching. Jersey Joe here, Ion in a box over there. We'll see you next time, I hope.